Hi everybody!
This episode was recorded just a little while after episode 6 came out in the dubbed version. I have not been keeping up with the sub, so if any information presented in this video ages poorly, I do apologize. However, after episodes 5 and 6 of the dub, there is an elephant in the room I have to address, and it's about Lavian Winslet and Rean Schwarzer. If you look at Rean fucking Schwarzer, the man has more lovely ladies in his harem than any individual could handle. Basically, it's like all the ladies in the Cold Steel arc who are unwed want the fucking porkies with this himbo. Now, before you call me a Trails boomer, I'm not. I started with fucking Cold Steel. Cold Steel 4 is also my favorite game of all time, and Rean is my favorite fucking character in gaming because I identify with him. I'm as goddamn dense as he is. Don't believe me? Ask my fucking editors.
Oh yes, people, let me be the first to confirm that this is absolutely true. I am good friends with the literal personification of Rean Schwarzer. Also, there are multiple moments that have happened since we became friends that have basically reinforced this. And one of them actually just happened here recently where he basically called an entire series of games that he's only played one game in overrated because of the one game he actually played. Yeah, let that sink in a little bit. You'll find out what that series is, by the way, because he is including it in a future video. So be on the lookout for that one. I'm not going to say what it is, but yeah. Let that sink in for a little bit. That's what I deal with on a pretty much daily basis.
So why am I ranting about this shit? Because having Lavian Winslet crush out on Rean makes her character lesser. When she could stand on her own, she was a much stronger character. Also, her crush on Rean makes absolutely no fucking sense. She has only met him once. Now, if they'd actually developed more of a connection over their time together over a longer stretch of time, yeah, it'd make more sense then. But Lavi liking Rean in that way makes her storyline far weaker. Thankfully, her storyline still works on its own without her liking Rean, unlike some of the other members of the harem. Now, Iseria, yeah, her being added to the harem makes far more sense. She's a flirt, and she admitted she finds Rean physically attractive just from glancing at him at the very end of episode 5. We know that Talion Drake has a crush on Lavi, which is kind of funny that she's seemingly oblivious to this, considering Tally is shown to be as big a fucking himbo as Rean. Do I ship these two characters? Not really. Talion is a bit too dumb for his own good, despite being sweet, and Lavi is a bit too cold and reactionary. I don't feel like any of these characters presented in either the Cold Steel games or in this anime are a good fit for Lavi, and at this point in time, it feels like the character would be better off single. That's not to say Lavian couldn't find a character romantically in a later arc. I actually get the feeling Northern War may not be the last time we see some of these characters. Another reason it's silly to include Lavi in Rean's harem is the fact all of Rean's harem to this point have been the result of player agency and who they choose to bond with in their Cold Steel playthroughs, which has drawn the ire of Falcom fans and JRPG fans as a whole. To be honest, it's fucking annoying seeing fans debate their favorite waifu and how canonical their choices are. At this point, my Fuck Elisa bombs are more infamous than this bomb by Masai Ujiri. Now, before some fucking numpty says I'm a hater for the Northern War anime, have you seen my fucking reviews? At the end of this video, a playlist will pop up for all of my Northern War content. By and large, I'm pretty positive towards the fucking show. I'm just negative about aspects where either Falcom themselves or Tatsunoko could have improved things. I just feel like Lavi liking Rean in a romantic sense is weak sauce. That's it. There's my rant. What do you think of the decision to have Lavian loving Rean? Let me know in the comments and give this video a like. If you enjoyed the content, consider subscribing. A playlist will be popping up screen now for my reviews of this series to date, and a video will be popping up that YouTube thinks you should check out. Why not give them a look, eh? Until next time, keep blazing that trail.